guys, it's Kylie. I'm so excited that you're here with me today to do this flirty Valentine's Day makeup look. I'm super excited because Valentine's Day is right around the corner, literally 12 days away. I'm so excited, I can't wait. I'm looking forward to something that brings some positivity into my life now that I know we have 6 more weeks of winter. With that being said, I hope you guys are ready to jump into this tutorial with me, so keep watching so you can see how I got this flirty cut crease look. Hello my lovelies, so excited that you could join me today. So I'm going to start off by priming my face with my Josie Maran Moonstone drops. These are essential, especially for someone like me with super dry skin. So I'm going to drop those on and rub them into my skin until I'm feeling nice and tacky. Next, I got to get the lips ready. So I'm taking my Jeffree Star lip scrub. Oh my god, literally, you could eat this stuff. And you actually can. He says specifically, you can eat it. It's sugar. It's so tasty. The watermelon candy flavor is my favorite. It's so tasty, it smells so good, and it makes your lips super, super soft and plump. So after I rub it on and get them nice and exfoliated, I take a wet washcloth and wipe it off. Next, going in with my Sugar Advanced Therapy Lip Treatment. This stuff is by the brand Fresh. Love this as well. Nice and plump. Okay, time for the face. It's about to get beat with that Clinique Superbalanced makeup. I put on quite a bit here accidentally, but it's okay. That's why we use a beauty blender. Beauty blenders are incredible because they get your skin full coverage, but not cakey. It's so nice. So using your damp beauty blender, you want to pat that into the skin all over, around and around, kind of like you've seen this routine many times before, but pounce it, don't wipe it. For those of you who are curious, I am in the shade Alabaster and it's shade number 27. This makeup is awesome because it's called Super Balanced, and if you're oily, it controls oil, and if you're dry, it adds moisture. Next, going in with my concealer, I'm using my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, and if you remember, I am in the shade Custard. This stuff is probably the most amazing concealer I've ever used for my under eye because it doesn't settle in my lines, it doesn't crease up, it doesn't look dry, it looks like you have no dark circles after you get done blending it in. So under the eyes, necessity. And also for the rest of the face, I'm going to just do the high points of my face. So the bridge of my nose, the cupid's bow, the chin, and the forehead. This brings dimension to the face because I do love that Clinique foundation, but it can make you look a little flat. So you want to go in and add a little bit of a lighter shade than what you normally are, but I'm out of my lighter shade, so I'm doing the same shade as my skin. But since it is different than the Clinique foundation, meaning it's a different shade, it will add that dimension to your face. Okay, time for the part we've all been waiting for, the eyes. Okay, using my same Nars concealer, I'm going to prime my lids with that, and again I use my beauty blender. This time I'm using the pointy side to really press that into my eyelid. Notice I'm not wiping, I'm pressing. To set it, I take my Bare Minerals powder, it's the Mineral Veil powder, and I tap that onto the eye to give a nice base for my shadows. The moment we've all been waiting for, the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. Perfect Valentine's Day palette if you ask me. I'm going to start with the shade Limit on a super fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to brush that into my crease. I don't have to be precise with this, just brushing it everywhere because this is the base for your eye makeup, and it's basically to help you blend everything out seamlessly. Next, going in with the shade Nooner on the same brush with no, basically after all the product is gone from the brush initially, you go in with Nooner and you blend it in the same area, focusing more this time on the crease instead of bringing it up so high because we want that darker color to be down lower on the eye so you don't look like you have a black eye. Going in with the same color, Nooner, I'm using a more precise blending brush. I forgot the name of this brush, but I'll link it in the description box below for you so you know exactly which one it is. It is by Morphe. That's all I can tell you. But it's a more precise blending brush, meaning it's tapered. If you look at the brush, it kind of comes up to not a point, but it's tapered so that way the bristles aren't fanning out everywhere. It keeps it nice and tight in that crease area for you. Okay, what I've done here, which you didn't see me start, and it looks kind of scary now, but don't panic. That's how it's supposed to look. Since this is a cut crease style look, what you want to do is you want to take a flat synthetic brush, and my brush is not as dense as I want it to be, and that's why it looks crazier, so it's actually harder to blend out. So the firmer the brush, the easier this will be. I took some concealer and I used the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer because it's super light and it's in the shade Fair Neutral. And I put it on the back of my hand, and then I dip this concealer brush in the concealer, and then I outline just the lid of my eye. I'm not going above that, I'm not going above the crease. Can you see that? I'm not going above the crease. I'm keeping it straight on the lid and then brushing it all out so that way it covers my entire lid. This is the base that's going to make your glitter really pop and stand out on your eye. Once you have all that concealer packed on there, I'm going to go in with the shade Buzz, and I'm taking this actually on the same concealer brush. I wiped it off a little bit, but your girl ain't got enough coins, so I'm not about to go buy another one. With this shade, I did spray my brush with my Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray to make sure that this shade stays nice and metallic. I'm wiping this all over my eyelid. So basically what I'm doing is I'm covering up everywhere I put that concealer with the shade Buzz, because that was the purpose of the concealer. It provides that base for your glitter to stick to. It kind of what it does is it masks the other shadow shades so that way you can't see it, and the only thing that stands out is your glitter. Next, I'm going in with the shade Strange. This is going to be my highlight color. So I'm going to hit the brow bone as well as the inner corner of the eye to add some light to the eyes. Then finally, I'm going back in with that same Morphe brush and I'm blending everything out because I didn't like the way it looked right then. So I'm kind of blending everything up so it looks super blown out. To clean everything up, I'm not using a makeup wipe because I did have foundation on. I'm actually just taking a tissue and I'm cleaning up the edge there so that way I have a sharper line. Then I'm going to take a pencil brush. This is from Target, the Sonia Kashuk brand. And in that same order that I did with those colors up on the top of the lid, I'm going to do it with the lower lid or the lower lash line as well. Except I am not going to use the shimmer color. So I'm only using the color Limit and Nooner. Limit first to give a nice base, and then Nooner to deepen it up and blend out. Time for that eyeliner. I'm going to use my Morphe Gel Liner in Slate. This is a process. I'm not going to lie. Doing your eyeliner well takes practice, patience, and persistence. Say that 3 times fast. No, really. Anyway, I want just a baby wing for this because it's a super soft and flirty look. I don't want to go super bold with the wing. I want to keep it nice and dainty. So what I'm doing is I'm keeping that eyeliner pretty tight to the lash line, and then I barely flick it out for the wing. So I'm using just the tip of that brush and flicking it out to create that soft little point. Okay, time to get the lashes prepped for falsies. Now, I love this mascara. This is the Diorshow Black mascara. That's the shade. It's just black. It makes my lashes look so full and bushy. I love it. I am going to be going in with the Annytude lashes. These are in the style Sassy. So now I'm going to take my Dior powder foundation. So this is the Diorskin Forever foundation, but it's the powder form. And I'm in the same shade as this as I am in the liquid foundation, and that is shade 22. I love this foundation because it does not look powdery on your skin at all. It melts in so nicely and makes you look super flawless like a little Barbie doll. Here we go for the bronze time. I love my Charlotte Tilbury Filmstar Bronze and Glow Duo. I use a nice, big, fat, fluffy Morphe brush for this because I want to be looking bronzed. I'm not trying to keep it precise. Blend it in under your cheekbones, and don't forget to hit the forehead because if you got that round face out there, you want to bring it in. Make your face look smaller. Unless you like to be round. It's up to you. So I also hit under my jawline to make sure I'm looking nice and chiseled. Time to highlight. I love using this method for highlighting. I take my damp beauty blender, get a generous amount of that highlight on there, and then I tap it into my skin. Oh yeah, hit the glow, baby, hit the glow. By using a damp beauty blender to highlight your face, it makes you look so seamless. I highly recommend. Time for the blush. I'm still obsessed with this Nars Orgasm blush. I can't get enough of it. It's so natural looking, it makes you just look flush. And remember, we're going for flirty, so you gotta be flushed. After the blush, go ahead and hit the lower lashes with some mascara if you desire. I like my lower lashes, so I'm always gonna hit them with mascara. Well, most always. Time to set the face. Obsessed with this Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. It makes me look super glowy, and it gives you that kind of youthful look. Make sure you cover up your eyes when you're spraying it. Okay, for the lips, which I'm loving this lip look right now. I'm taking my NYX Lip Liner pencil in the shade Mahogany because I'm going to be going in with a super pale liquid lip on top. So I want to make sure not only I'm lining my lips, and I do tend to overline mine a little bit because I want my lips to look a little fuller than they actually are. Nothing wrong with thin lips, but I just wanted mine to look fuller because remember, we're trying to look good on V-Day. So I overline and fill them in. Next, I'm going to take the Kandee collaboration. If you guys know who Kandee Johnson is, she is an adorable lady. She has a YouTube channel too. She's awesome. She did a collaboration with Too Faced on this melted matte liquid lip. It smells divine. It literally smells like a bakery shop. I can't get enough of it. So I'm going to fill in my lips with the melted matte liquid lip, and it is in the shade Melted Ice Cream. After I'm done with that, my look is complete and I'm ready to hit a night on the town with my man. Alright my lovelies, this is the completed makeup look. I hope you enjoyed watching and had fun creating it with me. I love the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette right now. I'm going through a phase where I'm really into the shimmers and the glitters right now. I used to be like matte is all there is to life. But now I'm super into this sparkle season, and Valentine's Day is the perfect day to experiment if you are not used to using sparkles on the reg, if you know what I mean. So anyway, with that being said, I do want to know what you guys are doing for this Valentine's Day this year. Give me a comment down below to let me know what your plans are for this Valentine's Day. Are you single and ready to mingle? Are you with somebody? Is your Valentine your mom? Is your Valentine your pet? Let me know who your Valentine is and how you plan to celebrate this season of love with them. Anyway guys, thanks so much for being here with me. Please like this video, give me that comment that I asked you to leave. Like, you better leave it or I'm gonna come for you. Let me know if you guys create it too. Tag me on Instagram. If you don't follow me, it's @Cyley, same way I spell my name on my YouTube channel. Thanks so much for watching guys. Love you. Mwah. Bye.